Stand by for action. Anything can happen in the next half hour.
Very good evening to you. It's 7 o'clock. It's Stu Bear with the fastest aviation show right here on YouTube with Air Show World. For the next 60 minutes, buckle up. We have got so much as usual coming your way. And to start things off, this has got to be one of my favorite aircraft that I've seen just recently. Filmed this at Duxford just a couple of weeks ago. It's this beautiful Hawker Fury Mark II from the Anglian Aircraft Restoration Company over there at North Weald. And I promise you, this is a beautiful sound and a great display. Enjoy.
Cobra to Duxford information, taxi back to stop.
There goes the Fury into the air. Shortly the position for its display, and it'll be back very soon. Standing for Iraqi single seat, because this is an ex-Iraqi Air Force Fury.
Idle.
Has its roots in the RAF need for a replacement for the Hawker Tempest II, and it, to begin with, was known as the Tempest-like fighter, but when World War II ended, the RAF no longer had a requirement. Nonetheless, Hawker continued development of it as the Sea Fury for the Fleet Air Arm, and it came into service in October 1945. Like a lot of new aircraft that enjoy great success in service, The Sea Fury had its troubles early on. In fact, initially it wasn't felt suitable for carrier-borne operations, but that was all ironed out. And the Sea Fury began to replace the Supermarine Seafire, one of which we'll be seeing in our finale today, as the main carrier-borne fighter of the Fleet Air Arm of the Royal Navy. And then production switched to the FB-11, the fighter bomber version. That was the one that saw action in the Korean War of 1950 to 53. The lovely colour scheme on this aircraft represents the prototype Mark 10 Sea Fury. And the ever so harmonious sound of the Bristol Centaurus 18. Radial engine, 2,500 horsepower at this aircraft's disposal. Top speed of 460 miles an hour. No wonder.
Well, what an absolutely stunning aircraft. Great way to start tonight's show with that brilliant Hawker Fury. Absolutely beautiful. Certainly worth Googling that particular aircraft. It's got such a great history to it. It's certainly been about, I can tell you.
Nose droop while we have an intermission in the programme. I'm just going to get the latest update from the Flying Display Director.
And of course, as always, great to see so many people chatting away in the chat room.
I'm Steph and I'm watching the arrivals
we'll
at the Royal International Air Tattoo on day one. And you're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
And a quick nod of the head as well. I almost cut her off in her prime as well. Thank you very much there, Steph. Meanwhile, we started the show with a little tiny clip of this aircraft. We're going to see the display absolutely in full right now with the Dream Viper demo team with this fabulous F-16 from the Belgium Air Force.
Italian 1436, after vacating turn first right and taxi holding point Alpha, hold short of runway 27 at Alpha.
Hold short 27 Alpha to the right slant at 1436.
Okay, contact first to ground 121.180, bye for now.
121.180, Delta 1436.
Viper runway.
Display, coach 119 ready to check. Coach, as you loud and clear. Loud and clear, so.
This is Andy, and you're live with Stu Bit with Airshow World.
You certainly are. Thank you very much indeed there, Andy. And Andy, if you do watch this later, I hope you're having a great holiday. Right, just before we go into the next feature, by the way, more F-16s coming up with the Belgium Air Force in just a moment. But before we do that, hey, well, we've got to say hi to a few folks. And to start things off, let's say hello to Becky Davis, also to Amy Wilson. And Amy says, good evening all at Airshow World and Stu Bear. Looking forward to tonight's show. We're going to the Yorkshire Air Museum Thunder Day on Sunday, she says. It's a first for us. Well, have a great time there. And, well, looks like the weather's going to be a big thumbs up this weekend. Adu, hello to you as well. Malcolm James, Erwin Paul, Brian Kay, Marcus Camfield getting his fingers all sticky. It's all right. He's been modelling, makes models, and they're pretty good as well. Actually, they're better than that. Brian Kay, hello to you as well. Owen Paul, John Bullen, and who else can we say hello to? I noticed Tina, I think it's Tina York somewhere in the chat room. So hi to you. And oh, there she is. Tina York says, evening Stu Bear and everybody else watching tonight's show. It's great to have your company, everybody. Thank you for joining us. And next feature coming up in just a couple of moments. A couple of more folks to say hello to. Before we do that, though, send hello to Graham. Hello, Graham. Hi, everyone. Sorry I haven't been around for a while. He says, had a mini stroke and taking things easy. My man, take things real easy, okay? Don't get too excited. You know, I hope, you know, I don't get you too excited tonight with these aircraft. Only joking. Hope you get well really soon, my man. Take it easy. Mark Morgan, hi to you as well. And Peter Torres with us. Mikey, hello, Mikey. And I'm not sure, but probably Steve is watching this somewhere. Met Steve today down at Clifford's. Oh, having a nice hot sauna down there. What a great place. If you live near Long Eaton, recommend it. Sawmill, hi to you as well. Keep the messages coming in, but we've got to move along because we've got so much to fit in tonight, and we are going to keep the show rocking and rolling. This time, we've got some more F-16s, beautiful taxi shots. These were filmed last March at the Cobra Warrior at Waddington. Have a look. And coming up for you right now on Stu Bear's Airshow World, it's time to go way back in time with classic air shows. And it certainly is a classic tonight. We've got some wonderful old aircraft, huge aircraft as well. A little bit shaky on the video because this is old. And this time, we go back to Bruntingthorpe. And I know Dave, Amy and Claire will really appreciate this. Oh, the wonderful Victor. What a great aircraft, and another great aircraft as well. As usual on these videos, they're a little bit shaky because they are very, very old, captured from old tapes that were literally going to be thrown away. Well, I did have a request a couple of weeks ago from Dave, so I thought, hey, I will do my best for you tonight, and I knew you'd enjoy these. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy this as well, especially
that 4-ship
when we get round to the takeoff.
6, 7, 8 and 9. Red 8 and 9 are both in their third and final year. Red 9 is Flight Lieutenant Neil Rogers. Neil used to fly the Jaguar at Coltishall, and he was a qualified weapons instructor on that aircraft. If you'd like to look now, though, to your left or right, you'll see the two sections as they position in front of us, this time for the 5-4 cross.
Well, you can hear the commentator of the Red Arrows, and you can hear them, but we want to see these. And they're going to take to the sky in just a moment.
The Red Arrows.
Flown today by Flight Lieutenant Glenn Mason, second season. Sitting in the back, Flight Lieutenant Ian Donnelly. This is his first season as Buccaneer, now coming in from the right, a dirty configuration. The Gulf of Portsmouth and we're actually designating for the Tornadoes. Pulling up shortly for barrel roll. For their own designation, rolling Bombay, which is unusual again for frontline aircraft. Just about everything these days carries the weapons actually on the pylons. You see as Glenn Mason brings the Buccaneer around, he'll be rolling that Bombay close. You can see it's white at the moment. Shortly, there it goes. That's the Bombay closing. Also carry out the Tornadoes will be doing exactly the same as the Buccaneers. They'll, though they'll be carrying the Seagull missile as an anti-shipping missile, they'll
What an amazing aircraft, the wonderful Buccaneer. On the mention tonight, saying hi to Hannah F.
Tony Prince.
That's me. How you doing? This is your royal ruler, Tony Prince, and hi there. I'm at United DJs Radio, and you're watching the Airshow World with Stu Bear. Come fly with me sometime right here.
United DJs.
Thank you very much there, Tony Prince. Just reminding everybody, yes, of course, you're watching Airshow World with my good self, Stu Bear. And we keep on rocking and rolling right now. Back to Royal International Air Tattoo. And as the sun was starting to almost set in the summertime on the Thursday of the arrivals, these wonderful aircraft came out.
Good evening.
From the United Arab Emirates, we have right now, you're going to love the coloured smoke as well. It is the brilliant Alpha San.
Alpha San, runway 27, circling 25 degrees, 10 knots, cleared for takeoff and display.
Cleared for takeoff, copy wind and display, Alpha San.
That's very kind of you. Thank you for that amazing donation there, John Bullen. Thank you. Really appreciate it. That's it. If a donation pops up, you get an immediate reaction from the bear. Doesn't that look absolutely beautiful with the smoke?
The vehicles in the southwest of the aerodrome to pick up the Hellenic Air Force F4 Phantom coming off of Bravo for green.
Filmed on the arrival days for the Royal International Air Tattoo. Gotta admit, they're my favourite days. Arrival and departures. And in a summer sunset, quite late on, for anybody that stayed on the Thursday evening, we got to see this coming in. It was slightly delayed. There were supposed to be 2 of these Phantoms coming in, but one had a problem, but at least we had the other one.
Thank you. I think Leader 6 is on his way down to join you. We think they might be deploying a chute.
We'll see you stand by the right.
Wonderful stuff. Hey, I need to ask a big favour. If you haven't already joined, Stu Bear is going to tell you all about it in a second.
Yeah, don't forget.
As well as the travelling type videos, the documentaries. Also, we got these real beautiful scenic videos where you can put your feet up, chill out, listen to gorgeous music just to relax. These are all on the brand new YouTube channel, which is called The Travelling Bear with Stu Bear. And of course, there's a link in the chat room right now. So if you haven't already subscribed, hey, please do it right now. We are trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers. And of course, I shall put the link in again in just a moment.
Thunderbird control ground.
Sure, we expect to ask for a status on the departure.
So the link is in the chat room for Travelling Bear. If you can't see the chat room, just Google the Travelling Bear with Stu Bear. Right now, though, here it is. Gotta go quiet. It's the F-117. And of course, a big thank you to everybody that's already subscribed and helping us along the way to make that new channel a success. We're getting there. And also a big thank you to all the followers of Airshow World on the Facebook. That is just incredible. We are very close to hitting the 100,000 followers. I can't believe I'm saying that. 100,000 followers. Will be hitting that hopefully in the next few days. Thanks very much for that, Malcolm James. Yeah, absolutely. I remember these taking off, and when they went down, they took off from Mildenhall.
Ground leader 5, contact yourself with light from runway 27 at Foxtrot, north to south, please. Leader 5, cross runway 27 at Foxtrot, report.
Yes, they took off from Mildenhall and did a display, as you rightly said, over there at Southend. Oh, but what year was that?
And ground Thunderbird control when available.
Thunderbird control ground.
Sir, I'm wondering if someone has reported any observation on the cloud.
We'll get that information when he lands, and I'll pass it on to you.
Copy that. Thanks much, sir.
Leader 2, ground. Ground leader 2. Leader 2, got leader 3 on the case itself now.
Coming up in just a moment, we have got the ideal gift present coming up for you.
Roger that. Are you visual with the C5 Galaxy at the western end? Austrian 5. Is that the white one? Hey, firm. Roger. Should be a master in that approximate area for you.
And a special mention tonight to Hobby Time. Also John Bullen.
Thunderbird, squawk 7004.
And how do we pronounce this one? Eridalgo Diniz.
Thunderbird, squawk 7004.
I know I pronounced it wrong, but hey, thank you for joining us tonight. So then, we got a very special offer for you.
Thunderbird control ground.
And ground Thunderbird control.
And I'm going to tell you all about it
Thunderbird 1.
in just a second.
Yes, just get the squawk on the display squawk 7004.
Stand by, sir. I'll pass you through to our operations officer.
Timing. Split-second timing. Heart rate gets faster. Just for a moment, time stands still. Top pilots use split-second timing, pulling G-forces with precision and perfect timing. That's why the world's best display pilots put their trust in Swiss precision timing with avionic watches, and you can be part of this world with perfect timing. Airshow World are proud to offer you 20% off ladies' or gentlemen's avionic watches. This offer is exclusive to Airshow World. Click the link or see the website at Avionic Watches and use the code of Airshow World. Remember, timing is everything with Avionic Watches.
Oh, what a superb gift that is. And of course, as I just told you, 20% off. I will put a link into the chat room in just a moment. Oh, meanwhile, the sound of Warbirds. There you have it. In the chat room right now, a link to Avionic Watches. And don't forget, the voucher code is Airshow World.
Keeps the fuel, it gets very hot, it fills with exhaust fumes. So that's why I keep it open.
Thanks very much for that, Stephen Billings. That sounds absolutely brilliant and something to be very proud of as well. you like the Warbirds. Keep your eyes open because we've got lots more from the Victory Show coming up for you very, very soon. And a big thank you to all the organisers who really look after me when I'm down at the Victory Show. As always, really is wonderful to see all the messages coming into the chat room. Everybody having a quick chat amongst themselves as well. And thanks to Gary Inge. Hi, Gary. We're doing sort of okay, all right? We could be a lot better.
My name's Julia and here I am at the Victory Show. I work with the veterans and you're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
Oh, I love these reminders. You see, you've got to know you are watching Airshow World with Stuba. She's a superstar, isn't she? And love that lady. Got to meet her again just a few weeks ago. Superwoman. Okay, what can we tell you what we've got coming up in just a moment? Well, we've probably got a Tornado, a Lancaster, a Jumbo Jet, and maybe the Vulcan as well. It's all still to come tonight. Keep the messages coming in, and unfortunately I've got no helicopters tonight, but I've got an Osprey especially for Adu, so do look out for that just a little bit later. As I said, keep the messages coming in, and also don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed to the brand new channel, it's called The Travelling Bear with Stu Bear. But to make life really easy for you, there it is. It's in the chat room right now. There's a link that will take you straight to it, and hey, please subscribe. And as we said earlier, big thank you to everybody that follows us on the Facebook as well, because that is unbelievable. It's gone crazy. We're almost at that 100,000 followers mark, and we'll have to do something really special when that happens, hopefully within the next week or two. Meanwhile, it's time to keep on moving because time is short. We've only got 10 minutes of the show left to go tonight, so let's enjoy this. Well, if that hasn't disturbed the dog, upset the cat, and upset the granny, I tell you what, nothing will. That was loud. Well, I know we all miss this aircraft, but weren't we honestly so lucky to have a second chance of seeing this aircraft come back again? We never thought it would happen, but boy, oh boy, it did. And from around about 2008 to 2015, this graced the skies.
Officer, is this an undercarriage down pass?
Undercarriage down pass, Vulcan.
Roger.
Landing next up.
Of course, it gave us all the chance to get digital photographs
Clear land 0601 knots.
Clear land,
and digital videos as well. Here it is, coming into land, Royal International Air Tattoo style. So from one real classic aircraft to another one.
Vulcan, vacate to the right.
Coming up, we have the Lancaster,
to the right.
a Tornado,
Inside ignition.
and also some beautiful sunset still to come.
Matrix, roger, runway 09 in use, secure fee is 1012, display is on time, squawk 7004, start approved.
091012, 7004 and copy on time, Matrix.
hold at Charlie.
Taxi hold at Charlie.
Matrix, copy.
Gibson, Lancaster, 1 minute.
Gibson, 1 copy.
Land, Memorial 2.
Memorial 3, final data.
Memorial 3, land in turn. Memorial Gibson Combine turning inbound for a single flight pass.
Memorial and Gibson Combine, roger. And you're cleared to run in surface wind 060 degrees, 10 knots.
Wishing Tim 1309 a very, very good evening. Asking the question, where's this? Well, we've gone back in time to 2013 with the Royal International Air Tattoo with this wonderful
Gibson 1
special fly pass.
Initials runway 09.
Gibson 1.
Magnificent and marvellously presented.
Gibson 1 is the light on the deck.
Gibson 1A. Turn, you're cleared left-hand brake, runway 09, wind 050 degrees, 11 knots.
Gibson 1.
Memorial 1, for question to left.
Memorial 1, continue via the runway.
Well, Malcolm, I don't know about the hairs on the back of your neck standing up. I tell you what, I think the hairs fell out of my head. And one fast fly past. Did you hear that? Loving the sound of the Merlins as well. And right now, look at this. Recorded from one of my live outside broadcast shows when we got that absolutely awesome sunset. Unfortunately, I've not been able to do so many outside broadcasts this year because of various health reasons, but hopefully we'll be able to do more in the next year. We just have to keep our fingers crossed. But keep the messages coming in. We're running late on the show tonight because we've just got so much to bring you, so much great action. And talking of great sunsets and all of that, we've got a few more, and they're going to be introduced by someone special.
This is Dicky McVitie from the chat room. Yes, the mad bloke. Sorry about that. Just say you're watching Airshow World with the one and only Stu Bear. Hall, the place of incredible
incredible sunsets. And all of these were filmed from a live outside broadcast. And my favourite sunset shot of all. Don't forget, if you like scenic videos,
Hi,
join us.
Stu Bear from Air Show.
Tell you in a moment.
Saying a massive thank you to everyone for watching and supporting. But hey, why not become a member of Air Show World on YouTube and help us to take it to the next level? And you could be Member of the Month and win a prize. Just click the join button below and help Air Show World grow.
And it's in the chat room right now, that link that you need for the Travelling Bear with Stu Bear. And you'll find some beautiful
Stu Bear
shots
from Asia World, and I'm very proud to announce our sponsor, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And for viewers of Asia World, you can get 15% off from the world's best tea and coffee company. Plus, you'll be helping Asia World grow. Just use the code AIRSHOW. That's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company.
Oh, you see, just look what we do for you. All these things, hey, all these other channels that say, hey, give me a donation, do this, do that. Hey, we give you things like 20% off, 15% off the great tea, and also 20% off some of the best watches you can get with the avionic watches. Check them out. The link is under the video. Well, that's almost it for tonight. As you can see on the screen, a quick reminder, that's what we need you to do. If you haven't already done it, please pop across. The link is in the chat room. It is the Travelling Bear with Stu Bear. Have I told you about that? Oh yes, I have. You'll find there's some beautiful drone shots on there. There's places for the camping people, and when I say camping people, I mean people who travel around, you know, that's what I'm saying. And also you will find some documentaries, but my favorites are the drone videos where you just put your feet up and chill out and enjoy the beautiful countryside. Check it out. It's there. You can't miss it. All right. Thanks so much for joining us on our usual Friday night bash between 7 and 8 o'clock. Sometimes it's a 30-minute show. Sometimes, like tonight, hey, we go on a little bit longer. And it's been almost 1 hour, 10 minutes. Quick mention to a few folks because they watched this back on a replay. Saying hi to my good friend Steve SRH. Also Steve that I met down at Clifford's today, which is the sauna. Hey, if you live in Long Eaton, check it out. Clifford's Spa. It is amazing. And also a special mention. Who else we've got to say hi to? I know there's somebody else, but it'll come to me in a minute. And, well, we've got to say hi to Morris, because I know Morris is watching this. He absolutely... I've said it a couple of times. Couldn't do the air show I did a couple of weeks ago without him. So thank you very, very much. And of course, got to say hi to the bounty man. That's Marcus Camfield. We were down at Duxford and they came along with bounties. What a man. And check out some of his photographs. I think you'll find some of his photographs. They're on the Air Show World fan page. But... to everybody tonight, thank you for joining us. Stephen Billings, Hannah F, Marcus Camfield, Mark Morgan, Brian K. Thank you so much, everybody. And thanks for the donation as well. John Bolland, Tina York, you've got 15 seconds to put your last message in. And before I say goodnight, wishing everybody a brilliant weekend. Looks like the weather is going to be superb tomorrow. So, hey, get out there, put your feet up and enjoy the sunshine over the weekend if you're in the United Kingdom or wherever you are in the world. Have yourself a fantastic time. Tina York, thank you for joining us, and to everybody else, wish you a brilliant weekend, and we will see you again very, very, very soon, God willing. Thank you and good night.